Hello and welcome back to Spellslingers, Season 3. My name is Sean Plott, and we will continue to embark upon my noble quest of convincing everyone that I know to play Magic. And today's extra special, oh so wonderful guest is none other than Janet Varney.
It's me, Sean. It's me.
There you are.
I'm Janet Varney, and I guess in this kind of realm, I'm probably best known as being the voice of Korra on Nickelodeon's The Legend of Korra. What I wished could happen was that I sort of conjured myself.
We didn't want to do the low-budget thing of having you just hiding under the table and crawling out into frame.
Yeah, just my eyes, then my nose, then like a little bit of a smile.
But with the magic of film,
yes,
I can be talking here and suddenly be talking here. And then back to here. I trust that editing will be able to keep up with me, editing. Can
you are
keep
swift.
Up with this shit,
you are
editing?
swift.
I'm happy Janet's coming out to play. She obviously has just stepped into things. She roughly gets it. Now, Janet, of course, I know your experience with magic, but let me just throw a stunt question at you.
Right.
Janet, I understand you've been starting to learn a little bit of magic recently.
So I'm pretty new to magic. It's something I'm still getting to know, but I'm fairly confident about it. I feel like there's some parallels between this world and my Legend of Korra world. My game is that I create a series of flaws that will make other people feel better about their game. It's a what not to do situation, and that makes you feel good about you. Can't wait.
I think you're the only person who's actually talked to camera.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing that a lot.
Yeah,
it's just you and me.
Help.
You and you and you and you and you and me and him. So I know I have to face off Sean. He's played a bunch and I'm brand new, but to be honest with you, I still feel pretty confident I can crush him anyway.
Go Janet.
There was some time right before I came here to meet with you that I could have spent more time on the game itself, but I got so excited about braiding my hair and wearing green to look like an elf that's what I did instead.
This is exactly what you should have done.
Okay, good.
Very often, for any of you who have watched the show before, we have the Wheel of Fate that we spin and stuff. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That's fate.
That said, we have an extra special Clash pack. Amazingly. So rather than throw Janet to the wolves and make her play a standard deck, we're playing a Clash pack, which they're designed to be played against each other and be a fairly balanced matchup. So I just want the playing field even and for her to have a good time. I have a green-white deck for you.
Ah, this is so great, thank
Very
you. I feel I've already won. It doesn't matter what happens from here on out because I have a green-white deck. So I'm super excited because I really elfed up for this and it turned out I did get a green-white deck. So I'm very excited because that can be a very aggressive deck, right? I mean, I've got a lot of possibilities here, and I'm fairly confident that I'm going to choose some really great cards.
And I'm playing green, white, black because I love Abzan. Abzan is my jam. It speaks to my soul. We're going to do a magical motion. If you could prepare your most magical one of all, and we are going to summon our deck.
Okay.
Ready, set. Ooh, into the hand. Ooh.
Oh, intimidating.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, yours landed on the mat. Mine normally lands on the mat.
Yeah. Well.
Because that's where production aims at.
What are you talking about? That's magic.
That's magic. That was magic. That was deliberate. That is the way that it always should have been.
Believe.
We'll deal out 7 cards.
Okay, wonderful.
You can set them out in a neat little fashion and see if we want to keep our hands.
Hang on just a sec. Let's do this. Okay, great.
Immediately, Janet is going to learn the ways of the mulligan. So my hand sucks.
Does it? Oh my gosh, that's such a weird coincidence because my hand doesn't suck and I'm gonna keep it.
You're so aggressive.
Did you hear how did you hear how it seemed like I was gonna say my hand sucked and then I didn't? Sean, did you hear how I said that and then I fooled you?
This is not a poor start. This is an educational opportunity. Okay. Yeah. I can roll with this.
Okay. All right.
So I will be going first.
That's true. That's very true.
Good luck, have fun.
Everything I've been doing has been all in good fun. I have tremendous faith in you and in us.
In that case, I begin the game. I begin by playing Blossoming Sands. It is a land that comes to the battlefield tapped. I gain 1 life. It's good. It's a little dual land.
Okay.
Thusly, Janet, I pass the turn to you.
Okay, I thank you, Sean. I thank you. I thank you for your chivalry. Okay, so I've got my new card, and I welcome you to my forest. That's it.
No turn 1 play?
Just gonna let it ride.
Yes.
Don't sound so excited.
I am excited.
You don't know what I have, you don't know what I have.
Well, it's not a plains, there's no creature out, so already I'm a little bit relieved. I don't want to get overwhelmed early. I'm gonna play a swamp, and I basically have exactly 1 choice that I can perform, which is the Einok Bondkin. It is a 2/1. It says each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it has first strike. Given the fact that Janet's going to be very aggressive towards me, I need some way to eventually hold, stabilize, and turn the tides back in my favor. It also has Outlast, so I can tap it and pay 2 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on it. And Outlast is perfect. I don't need to draw any cards. I can just take a little bit of extra damage, tap the creatures for some mana, and continue to put more counters on them. And with everything spent, I pass the turn to you.
I take my card? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and play a Plains.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tap these guys, because I need to bring out my Undercity Troll.
What does that do?
Okay, so my Undercity Troll, this is when this creature deals combat damage to a player, it's a renowned 1. If it isn't renowned, put a 1/1 counter on it and it becomes renowned. Okay,
Right.
but also you can regenerate an Undercity Troll.
All right, solid enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is it my turn? Can I go?
Yes,
Can I go,
yes,
please?
yes. I'm done. You can go ahead and go.
So thoughtful. All right. Well, that was easy.
You got exactly what you wanted. Well, good work.
There it is.
Good work.
It was no problem. I'm gonna play Anafeza. Anafeza.
Talk to me.
Always
What
happy
am
to see
I up
Anafeza.
against here?
Oh god, Anafeza is so good. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1, which means I put another +1/+1 counter on whoever's the smallest of my creatures, whoever has
Okay.
the lowest toughness. So this is great. As long as I can keep playing things, as long as this character stays alive, everyone's gonna get all swole up.
Everyone wins. Okay.
See how consistent I am with swole? That's right.
That's the way to do it.
Passing the turn back to you.
All right. Let's see what happens next. Okay, well let me get my new land down here.
Right?
I'll tell you what. I gotta go ahead and attack you with my
how
Undercity Troll.
surprising.
I gotta go ahead and do it. What are you gonna do?
I both want to not block it and I want to block it.
So you're conflicted. That's what I'm hearing from you. I'm sensing.
I mean, if I block it, you're going to regenerate it and kill my dude. And
Yeah, I will.
That seems bad. You know what? I have to take the damage. I take the damage. I'm going to take 2. I'm going to go to 19.
I get a +1/+1. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that out right now
Yeah.
and acknowledge it.
I just love this. Get Sean.
I know. Listen, I'm trying to be as sweet about it as I can
All right.
while I crush it.
I do not believe that for a second. I'm trying to be gentle.
I'm putting a very nice face on this crushing of you.
So I presume there's more to come.
I don't know if this is going to be familiar to you, but I hope it is, because you've seen it once more. Please meet my other troll. I mean, like I said, I knew it was a possibility that I was going to get some very strong cards to come out with, and I saw no choice but to introduce Sean to my twin brothers, the trolls, right? So I played one, kind of let him get used to that idea. Boom! Out comes a second. That's right, I got 2 trolls.
The queen of the trolls.
Undercity style.
Okay, at least that one's a 2/2 and this is a 3/3, so. The trolls are certainly solid, but she hasn't swarmed the board yet, and once I get enough counters going, I'm gonna be fine. I'm okay at this point. Is it?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna play this Lightwalker.
Okay.
It is a 2/1, and it says Lightwalker has flying as long as it has a +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh. And thanks to Anafeza, who's the best.
Yeah.
Yep. I played another non-token creature, so I get to put +1/+1 on, I think I want it on...
Will this help you at all? Pick me! Pick me! No, pick me! Please, pick me! Why wouldn't you pick me?
Well, I'm gonna go with you! With Lightwalker.
Thank you so much, Father Sean.
I mean, the flying's, and then I can outlast this later, and,
Yeah.
well, I could have attacked with the other one.
I mean, look at this face. You want to attack this face? You want to attack this face? You want to attack this face?
I do not want to attack your face. I am not going to attack. I mean, right now, I have no land to play, so
Okay.
I pass the turn to you, and you have 6 cards.
I just have a lot of
Jesus.
cards is the thing, Sean. I just have a lot of cards.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to my other forest. And by the looks of this, it looks like I'm bringing something out. Kithian's Irregulars. This is exactly the kind of raggle-taggle group I want on my team. Let's get them out there! This is a creature card. This is Human Soldier, renowned 1. Now, when this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a 1/1 counter on it, becomes renowned. So obviously, I'm still in really good shape there. And then I can tap the target creature. Kithian Irregulars worked outside the law to bring justice to the streets of Akros. I'll let you take your turn.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cast Ultimate Price.
What?
Right away. Destroy target monocolored creature.
No. I barely got to know my boys, and turned out that Sean had a little trick up his sleeve, and now my guys are gone.
Normally you want to wait until it's the other player's turn to cast that sort of instant speed spell, but I wouldn't be surprised if she had some combat trick that made her creature indestructible, so I don't want to give her any chance at all to regenerate this creature.
This is really...
Welcome to the travails of magic. Where when you first start playing, you're emotionally attached to each creature, you give them names, you have backstories.
We barely had any time together at all, but I want you to know that I will keep your memory alive in my heart forever, and I will visit your grave once a year. Do I get to go?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to use the Outlast ability on this to tap it, which then allows me to put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah.
I pass the turn to you.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, so normally...
I feel like I just saw him. Do you know what I mean? That's what you say when you lose someone. You're like, but I just saw him.
But you also just met him.
Well, I attach quickly. Listen, I'm wearing green. I might as well make the forest just a little bit more lush.
You might as well make your board
My
match
beautiful
yourself.
lush forest.
Right.
Now, what I do need to do is go ahead and bring out my giant. What can I say? I just dropped my Colossus. That's a very tough card to beat. We're talking about 6/6 with renown. Watch out, Sean, because you're gonna have a really hard time bouncing back from this.
What kind of giant?
It's Outland Colossus, okay? It's, as I said, it's a giant.
What?
Renown 6, buddy. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put 6 1/1 counters on it and becomes renowned. Outland Colossus can't be blocked by more than one creature. Ouch, buddy. Ouch! You know what? I think I can help you imagine this. Boom, 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 boom. That's the giant's footsteps. You got that, right? Oh God, did you get that?
No, I got that. This
Okay, great.
card's just amazing. Who made this card? Jesus. Renown 6?
I know.
All right.
But, you know.
All right. Are you doing any attacks?
No, I just wanted you to get a lay of the land.
You just want to stomp at me and make things shake? All right.
Impossible.
Yeah. Intimidation, but no attacks.
That's right. That's right. In my own way, I'm playing a slow game that's also very aggressive with very powerful creatures.
All right, and we... Ooh. This is really bad. Well, I felt real smart eliminating her 4/3 creature that taps last turn.
I'm so sorry.
I felt super smart. How do you deal with this? I even did it on my turn to make sure she didn't have mana open to somehow respond to it. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. So this is what's known as a bomb.
I dropped a bomb on you.
And did you see me explain to you? I played this on my turn because it's very smart. You can't tap my creature. Well, I can't do anything to that.
I know.
I have no way to deal with the Colossus. I'm just gonna have to start chumping. When you're faced with nothing but bad choices, just make any choice. Okay. I think I'm going to play the Abzan Battle Priest. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has lifelink. The best part about the setup is that each creature is bestowing either a bonus for having +1/+1 counters or giving me a way to add more +1/+1 counters. So as long as I can hold, maybe take a little bit of damage, I'll eventually swell in size to where I can swing back and win the game. And because it's a creature that comes into battle, I get to bolster. I can bolster any of them because they all have the same toughness. I think I'm just gonna attack in the skies. It says flying.
I know, yeah, I know you got a flyer. What is that? That's your Lightwalker, yeah?
Yes, that is my 4/3.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting you for 4.
Great.
So let me go to 23. 23.
And I have to go down to 16.
Yes.
Well,
and
I don't have a choice.
This is so bad for me. Do I have a... All right. Okay, I pass the turn to you.
Okay, all right.
Oh, God, that Colossus is so good.
I know. I'm overwhelmed even. I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not looking too great.
Okay.
All right.
What I do need to do is get these guys tapped so that I can introduce it to my War Oracle. Okay, so my War Oracle, now this is a human cleric, okay? This is a human creature.
Oh, I know the card, yeah.
So I've got lifelink, damage dealt by this creature also causes you to gain that much life, right? Renown 1, so when this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a 1/1 counter, we know what happens there, it becomes renowned.
Solid little
And
card.
here is a wonderful quote, and I'm excited about the quotes, very poetic.
Learning the lore.
Quote, when you are felled by my mace, you shall know it was divine fate. That's powerful stuff, buddy.
I know.
Okay.
Especially if it's spray mace.
Yeah. So I think I'm just about done, except I'm not. This is Aura, enchant creature.
Shit.
The enchant creature, you can't
God.
attack or block it. Okay, quote, if I fight, I might step on a butterfly. That would be sad. That's Kraug of Kalsisma. Remember that.
Okay. All right. I'm thoroughly pacified.
Right?
It hurts.
So it's almost
Hurts a
like
little
I'm
bit.
gonna let you go. But buddy, I can't do that.
I am so screwed right now.
Listen, I guess all that's left to do now, other than, you know, give you a turn, which I obviously won't do, is to go ahead and attack with my giant. Oh, buddy. Colossus fist punch to the face, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Here he comes.
I actually think I'm gonna chump with Anapheza.
Really?
Because this guy's giving me first strike, this is giving me lifelink. Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Do you guys need a moment? Do you need any?
No, I don't
last-
care.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't?
heartless. She's dead. She's gone.
Okay, well, she's dead then.
All right.
There we go. So that happened.
And now I can't express to you how badly I would like a land. Oh, thank God.
God, you really are good at like calling up land when you need it, though. I will say.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Incremental growth, it's a sorcery. This says I get to put a +1/+1 counter on one creature, and then 2 +1/+1 counters on another creature, and then 3 +1/+1 counters on a third creature.
Okay.
So I think you know what I'm gonna do. This is going to be the 3 guy. This is going to be the 1 guy.
Okay.
And this is going to be the 2 guy. Just like took the
You're
dice
doing
for
a
my
good
health.
job of, yeah, don't do that.
I'm doing a good job of stalling. I'm the king of the
You're
stalls.
building up a little army over there. Oh, I've never sounded more condescending.
With your giant
Look at your
Colossodon.
cute army.
Look at them, they're little guys with their
Hi,
counters.
everybody. Hello.
All right, I am done.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right. Listen, I don't know that I feel I need as much land as you were feeling like you needed, so I'm open to whatever.
Janet's turns seem to be getting easier and easier.
All right, listen. We know what's going to happen, don't we?
She's just going to attack with the Colossus every turn. I'm probably going to have to either lose a creature every single turn or draw something really amazing every single turn. So if I block with this, it has first strike and kills that. So you wouldn't do that unless you have a combat trick. All right. This season has been so brutal. What's going to happen? I declare blocks.
All right, Sean, I get it. You know, got my Colossus out. You think you can block me? Cool. Maybe you can. Maybe you can do it once. You know what? Maybe you can block me twice.
I declare I'm blocking.
I know. I just want to connect with you for a second. But I got a trick up my sleeve. It's an enshrouding mist, okay? The target creature gets a 1/1 until the end of the turn.
Yep.
I'm preventing all damage that would be
Yeah.
dealt in this turn if it's renowned.
Yeah.
I'm going to untap it.
Yeah, so, you know, white, green, those are the colors with the good combat tricks, but all good stories begin with dark times. Is it anything else?
No, it's almost like I'm trying not to enjoy this because I do feel like regretful that you've been having a tough season. Speech.
This is... Okay. The story of this game is trying to make this not a 12-12.
Yeah, it kind of has become that, hasn't it?
I'm going to pass the turn. I pass. I choose to pass, confidently and deliberately. Back to you, Janet.
That is... I mean, I thought there was something very dignified about what just happened.
I'm always known for my dignity.
Listen, this is going to be a very low-key turn for me. Not a whole lot is going to happen.
I don't believe you.
If you don't mind, I got to go ahead and tap these 2 guys and this one to introduce you to my creature. This is a human monk.
Of course.
My Dragon Bell monk. Okay, my Dragon Bell monk. Vigilance, prowess. But to me, that doesn't feel like enough. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do that much.
But what you meant was the opposite of
That's
that.
correct. I'm going to go ahead and attack you with all my creatures.
Okay.
Because I can. And I feel like that's a huge move, and I'm here to play bold. You know, I'm getting to know the game, and that's one way to do it.
Says life, link, and renown.
Did I say you could touch my cards, or?
Oh no, that's part of the game.
Okay.
The game tells me I can touch your cards.
Okay, fair enough. No, now I feel like you're just touching them to touch them, though. It's
I know.
Like not really.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Sometimes I touch cards just to touch cards.
Okay.
Ding!
I'm gonna buy you like a whole pie after this.
I would love a whole
What
pie.
kind of pie do you want?
Any whole pie.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
my favorite pie is the whole pie.
Okay.
I'm gonna just follow with my plan. I'm gonna play Scale Blessing. It says bolster 1, then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So I'm gonna bolster this fellow.
I mean, that's like a respectable thing to have if you weren't up against all this craziness.
So where's my 4? There it is. And I mean, I know that that's what I was gonna do, but I actually don't know where I wanna block because my Lightwalker, he's quieted. I still think having a 12/12 is bad. So I'm gonna block. Is anything, is it, are you?
What?
Do they die? What happens?
Now, I'm still getting to know the game. So you have to tell me if I can't do this.
If I'm Abe Lincoln, I'm not going to give John Wilkes Booth a new gun. I'm not going to do that.
I want you to tell me.
Use your own damn gun. What is it?
All right, well, it's a combat move, okay, first of all. And yeah, I mean, this guy, as if he wasn't big enough
and there it is.
to begin with, he's now ginormous.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means I will drop to 23 minus 8 is 15 health. 15
yeah. So now, I mean, I know you're down to 15. I don't want to like rub salt in the wound, but I do feel like my War Oracle's renown. I also feel like my Undercity Troll's renown. I'm going to go ahead and put +1 on each of those guys because that's just what I can do.
Well, in the good news department, even though you did all that damage, my Battle Priest was a 7/6 with lifelink, so the damage you did brought me down to 15. And then I'm going to gain 7 from that damage and go back up to 22. So the lifelink makes me feel like my favorite song just came on the radio after I drove off the edge of the cliff. 22. Hooray, I have 22 life and no blockers. All right. I don't know what I need to draw, but I need to draw it. From the top of the deck comes the planes. You know, let's get the long shot squad going. Oh yeah, it's a 3/3. He's got Outlast, which means I can choose to tap him, removing my only blocker. Also, each creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it has reach.
You sound like you're not excited about that.
I'm not excited at all. Pass the turn to you. I have no cards.
I have no cards either.
This story's getting worse and worse as a hard season. I'm getting progressively beaten more badly. Tough season. It's been tough. It's been difficult for me.
You know what? All heroes get tested, and I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm gonna tap these guys. So this is a pressure point. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that creature.
All right.
Okay. Put this over here,
right.
but it also does allow me to draw.
I'm amazed
a card.
it didn't just directly kill it, but
well,
I'll be satisfied
we'll
with a mere tap.
And go ahead and play that planes, which means I'm pretty much out of options, except to attack with my entire armada.
You cast a spell earlier this turn, so it gets +1/+1. So this is, let me just, 3 and 3 is 6 is 12, and 4 is 16, and 3 is 19.
Yeah, 19 points of damage to the face.
That's now a 6.
Thank you for helping
renowned
me.
6.
Thank you. I mean this sincerely because I am getting to know the game. Thank you for helping me crush you. I think you're great.
It's no problem. You start the game with 20 life. 19 damage in 1 turn is pretty good. I'm gonna go to 3. It's a little unusual. I hope this doesn't establish an expectation for her. But for me, I've been here before, and this doesn't feel so nice.
It's kind of a low number.
Well, let's see what's on the top of the deck. Okay, now whatever it is, I'm gonna cast it, no matter what.
Okay.
So we're gonna look at this card at the same time.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
card.
fun. What do we got?
It's going to be, oh, can I do something with this? No.
Oh, no.
You know what? Pass the turn to you.
Okay, you can't even look me in the eye anymore. Now you're just looking at Boy, I'm gonna pull this, but I'm not even gonna turn it over. I don't even need to look at this card. Feel my fury, Sean. It's everything I got. Why wouldn't I just do that and then just,
well played,
okay,
Gigi.
You know what? Let me finish just tapping everybody before you can see. And then that I will accept. I will accept.
So that wasn't close at all.
That was a bit of a slaughter.
That whole game was bad. It just felt bad.
I think you're terrific. I had a great time.
I'm so glad you had fun. You know,
I'm a very good winner. I'm not a sore loser. I'm not a sore winner. I'm just a positive gal.
I got slain. I got slain with no hope.
You done got
It got
slain,
worse
my
every
friend.
turn.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Despite the fact that I suffered a rather brutal beatdown, it's okay. All I have to do is embark upon yet another game with anything but this deck. And once I've done that, if I can draw well, then maybe I can pull out a win. Either way, thank you so much for watching this episode of Spellslingers. We shall see you next time. Bye!